So this is a COVID-19 self-test kit that has been issued to all members of staff and will soon be rolled out to the students. So inside we have got some nozzles. I think you pop the swabs in here. What's going on, guys? I hope you're well. I'm back. Just wanted to quickly come on here to let you guys know that I've returned back to school. So I'm back teaching secondary PE and also a little bit of science, but you know, we've been away for so long, just over 9 weeks. So as you guys saw in my previous vlog, I kind of showed you guys how we were teaching from home, and now that we're back, you know, for obvious reasons I can't show you what it's like while being on the job at school, but I can kind of give you guys an insight of what I get up to. So I just wanted to start off by saying we returned back on Monday and we started a phased return, so the kids were slowly introduced back into school. What happened when they got there was that they would take a lateral flow test, which was optional of course, so some parents opted in for their children to have the test and some obviously opted out for some of the children not to have the test. It wasn't a massive fuss. We managed to get through all the kids and get them to their lessons and kind of pick up where we left off just before Christmas. This week has been about reintroducing structure and trying to embed that they haven't actually lost much. Well, the ones who were, you know, engaging in virtual activities. So the ones who unfortunately didn't engage would, you know, they'll be a little bit behind, but we're going to use the next 3 weeks up until Easter to kind of consolidate the learning that they've missed. As a teacher, it has been quite challenging. Like I said previously in my vlog, teaching virtually has been a huge challenge, but the new challenge that we face obviously when we've returned back to school is, you know, keeping the kids back in their bubbles and also making up for the lost time. So the importance of my role, being a PE teacher predominantly, is to make sure that the kids kind of gain their fitness that they lost just before Christmas. So that is my sole purpose. I know I want to inject some knowledge and some theory elements in those lessons, but my main focus for the next 3 weeks is fitness, fitness, fitness. It is a huge bummer that the kids have been indoors for the last 9 weeks. Some kids haven't left their house and some fortunately have. And if you think about the different weathers we've had some nice weather, we've had snow and we've had a lot of rain and wind, and we need to kind of introduce the facilities that we have now. We've got sports halls, we've got gyms, we've got fitness equipment that we can now use in the school to try and encourage the kids to regain their fitness. So with that being said, we've also ingrained a knowledge test for the kids to undertake to see how much they've learned during the virtual learning, and it covers all the learning outcomes from when they came in September to now. So it's just a sort of data, you know, a data thing for teachers to see what kids have learned over the time, especially during lockdown, and see how we can plug the gaps going forward from there. So I think that'll be really interesting. I did disagree with it as the fact that I thought it would be too early to test the kids and not giving them a fair chance to, you know, revise or become what's the word, reintegrated back into, you know, this proper school life. But I guess it'll be a nice point to go off just to see where kids are and how they need to progress by the end of the year, even though we haven't got that long left. So that is our main focus for the next couple of weeks. In terms of COVID, we are, you know, continuing to wear our masks, our face shields when we can't observe social distance, which I feel is great. My school's been amazing with that. and as you guys know, I'll be outside, so I don't have to worry about it too much because I can keep my distance from the students majority of the time. In terms of testing, it has been amazing. Like I said before, the kids have come in, we're going to be tested every 2 days, so I'm actually going to show you guys what we're going to be doing. So I've got myself a self-test kit that I'm going to show you exactly how I use it and what I do with the results, and that is what we do kind of every 2 days in order to keep ourselves and the people around us safe. Personally, just reflecting on the week so far, the kids have, well, majority of the kids have settled in really well. As you can see that some have struggled a little bit, most specifically some of the kids with special educational needs. I'm not quite sure whether it is the fact that they're, you know, getting back into a new structure which they're kind of coming to terms with, or if it's the fact that they haven't seen multiple faces in quite a while, so they're trying to come to terms with that also. But there have been quite a lot of concerns. Some kids have lost, obviously, their physical fitness, so they might have gained weight in the time period that we've been off of school, but also the social skills. They haven't been able to communicate with some of their friends probably as often as they would have liked to, so they might have lost the social aspect in that way. And with that being said, their communication skills might have gone downhill a little bit. Just having and sparking general conversation around the school, it's been kind of noted that, you know, kids are just hitting the phone, they're not actually having much conversation with other students. So hopefully over time we can get that going again and, you know, bring that back to some sort of normality. So going forward, we're just going to see how the next 3 weeks goes and just see if there's any changes. I'll try and update you guys at least every week to see if there's any changes. I would love to take you guys into school, but you know that can't happen, so I do apologise, but everything is all great from my end of things. So I'm going to show you guys how to take the COVID test, and yeah, I've never actually done one of these before. I've only ever done the personal, you know, COVID test when someone comes in and sticks the swab down your throat and up your nose. So this is going to be real interesting. So yeah, let me just get this all ready. So this is a COVID-19 self-test kit that has been issued to all members of staff and will soon be rolled out to the students. So inside we have got some nozzles. I think you pop the swabs in here. So we have got some swabs that I need to look after. I've got some baggies, some clear plastic bags. I have also got some clear fluid or some solution, which I'm guessing will determine whether I have a positive or negative test. And what have I got in here? And I've got the most important part, which is the test strips. Okay, so they come in this lovely little packages here. So I've got quite a few of these. These should last me quite a while. So yeah, I'm actually going to do one now because today I'm actually due to have a test. So I'm going to have a quick read of the instructions and then I'm going to get my test underway. Right, I've now just washed my hands, I've read my instructions, and now I'm ready to take the test. I've literally taken like a load of these tests before, so I'm pretty confident about this, you know. So I'm just twisting open the little sachet with the fluid in it. And then I'm getting a small container which holds the solution, like so. I'm just going to empty that into the little tub, you could say. Like so. There's literally hardly anything in there. It's crazy. And then I just pop it in this little tray here, so it just sits in the cradle. Hence why I can do it on my bed. My little, what do they even call this? the swab. Okay, so I'm going to open up the swab. Obviously I'm going to open it plastic end first. I'm not going to open it with the little spongy bit that you stick in your mouth and in your nose. So I'm going to follow the arrow. It's actually really hard to like try to multitask. So I'm just going to use my camera or my mirror to help me out a little bit. So I do apologise, you're going to see all my fillings, but oh well. Well, that was horrible. And then the worst part that I absolutely hate is my nose. Right. Oh, that one wasn't nice. I snap it in two, or I can, you know, I'll dip it in first actually. So here's what I do. I drop him in to the solution, twist him around for 15 seconds. So I'm just twisting. So I've got the swab and I've still got the solution. I'm putting the swab in a plastic waste bag that I received here, like so, and then just drop them in there and then seal that back up. I need to press the lid on tightly, so I've just closed the lid like so. I need to drop 2 drops of this solution onto the S, so I'm going to do it very, very carefully. One, 2. Okay, so I'm just going to sit with it here for a little bit, and then what should be happening is it should be changing. So I need to wait 30 minutes and it should have changed. So I don't need to read until after 30 minutes. So there are loads of different results. So it says you should read this after 30 minutes, but there's some results that read here. I'll quickly read them out to you. So a negative result is if there's one line next to the C, it indicates that it is negative. And if there's positive, there'll be 2 lines. Okay, so 2 lines. Invalid result means that there should be 1 line on a T. So I'm going to leave this for half an hour and I'm going to see what happens. So I will come back in exactly half an hour. Right guys, so the results are in. And here's my result. Focus, focus, focus. I am negative. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan this, got to scan the QR code and register just so they can keep an eye on me. But yeah, it's good. I've got to do this every 2 days. Like I said, to make sure I'm safe and the people around me are safe. So yeah, that is me. So going into my 2nd week back, we'll see what that brings, and I'll hopefully speak to you guys very, very soon. Okay, all the best guys, take care, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. See you later.